Alright, hey guys, it's Kerry here. Just going to take you through the careers period 3 for the year 8 Navigate Day. Alright, so learning intentions. We're going to identify some skills and interests, give ourselves 3 positive affirmations or words to describe ourselves. We're going to start our year 8 career action plan. Okay, this is an activity. I'm not going to click on it because I think it's going to go funky if it takes me out of the website, but basically click on it and expand it so that it takes the whole screen up. It's a spinning wheel which then stops on a question that each student will be able to answer in turn. There are 20 questions, so you can either keep students sitting where they are and just go around the room one by one, or an interactive way to do it would be to get them to stand up in a line behind each other. They come up and they click the wheel themselves or spin the wheel and then answer that question. Up to you how your class works best or how students would react best to this activity. But the idea is to get one by one their questions like, what is a resume? Give me some skills that this particular job needs, etc. So it's just an engaged activity. Be keen to hear how it goes because I just made it up. Second activity is a handout. It's called My Favorite Things or A Little Piece of Me. It's basically a pizza. It's a little bit primary school, but I think it works in the sense that on the crust on the outside, when you see the worksheet, it'll make sense. You write a thing that they love to do. Each student writes that thing, then each topping is a different prompt of that activity. Topping 1, how long since you did it? Topping 2, does it cost or is it free? Topping 3, is it planned or spontaneous? Topping 4, is it alone or with others? And those questions can then be pulled apart for different jobs, etc. So hands up who likes to do things that are usually planned. Okay, so what would be a job where your job is routine and you can have things that are expected, or vice versa? What's a job or industry that is really spontaneous and you need to be reactive and don't mind things ever changing, etc. There are, and you should do this for each piece of the slice, probably about 10 minutes for this activity itself. Next, it's just a video. I recommend that you push play and expand it out so that it plays on a full screen rather than here because the detail will get lost. It's just an introduction to the Warrnambool College Careers website and the student secure area that I'm going to be bringing up a lot over all year levels for a school resource, as it's pretty great. I do refer to them getting to log on today, but we will not be doing that in this Navigate session as using devices has been hazardous at best. So it's just an introduction video, no activity to follow. Then we get into the crux of it, the career action planning, which in year 8 the Department of Education define as the I Explore year. So there's a handout here, it's 4 pages. They're just going to work their way through 4 sections. I will tweak this slide. The main sections is number 1, my profile and my progress. So if you can only get to those in this session, that is fine. This is an introduction to career action planning. So it's an individual exercise on a handout, and they can keep these for later years. And then there's the exit pass. But I'm not a teacher, so I super appreciate any feedback you can give me on how these lessons go or how they could be improved. Never lesson planned in my life, so anything that you can suggest is most welcomed. But I super appreciate you bringing careers into the classroom and being champions for them. Feel free to spruik Sarah and myself in the Careers and Pathways office anytime, as these guys won't have necessarily met us yet, and we want them to know that we're available to them even in their early years. But thanks again, super appreciate your support, and good luck. Cheers.